Guess who got brands talking? Brandlife.co.za.
Let's get your creativity flowing. This show has got all the juice on all your art news. None of that riff-raff, just real authentic art from the coolest young creatives. You are now tuned into CARVE Radio. CARVE Radio with Selepe Maifadi.
Is that how you start?
Yeah.
There's levels to
Step
this
up in
thing.
here and just be like,
Yeah.
We back again, you know it. It's another Monday, of course, you know. It's never blue in the studio, but we like to wear blue, crazy enough.
Like it's like 2 weeks in a row now.
Yeah, we're always like in blue, but
It's 2 weeks
trust
in a row.
me, it ain't a blue one because we're always having a great time because, you know, there's a whole lot of things that are trending on social media. We're out here all the time bringing you the best people that we can profile that are in the arts and entertainment industry. And of course, we are on social media as at CARVE_radio on Instagram and on Twitter. So remember last week we had, yeah, you know, listeners here, by the way, once again. Yay!
2 weeks in a row.
What does this mean? You're not getting gigs? You're not busy.
What's wrong?
Are you not booked and busy?
No, the thing is, I think it's Monday. So yeah, it's January, bro. It's rough out here, bro. No calls.
When Mr. I'm busy, yeah, you know I'm busy. I had a whole lot of stuff to do.
It's Jan for real, man. It's Jan for real. I mean, but then you know,
yeah,
I have to prioritize this because you know you're an important part of
my
life. You're an important part of my life.
You know,
I like seeing your face.
And
stuff.
soon I'm gonna have to make an announcement that I'll be gone, like at the end of the month. But
what do you mean soon? I have to make an announcement.
I feel like I just
made the announcement. Yeah, you got fired. We fired her. We don't need you no
she
more.
She could never be fired. Trust me, she is the founder. Okay, she ain't going nowhere. She will stay finding this thing. Okay.
No, but we'll talk about it probably next week.
Yeah, we'll talk about it properly next week.
I'm in charge now.
No.
No.
No. I'm
the man on the house. Okay, I've been the man on the house. But now,
No, I don't even think so. But wait, you know, because we have to unpack all things that are trendy.
Yeah.
We have Kay on the line, and she has a blog and a vlog that's called Media Girl. You can subscribe to her page.
Media Girl, man.
Yeah, Media Girl. She's on YouTube, and she posts videos on a weekly of like what's been trending in South Africa and around the globe, you know. So who best to tell us about what is trending right now? Hey, Kay, how you doing?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good, thank you, babe. So we are out here doing our second show of the year, and so much has already happened. The year just started, but so much has been trending. You know, if you can give us a brief of like main stories that we can say, okay, we kicked off the year, but already we are so far into all the trending stories.
Well, I think the biggest one on most people's minds is the fact that Pitch Black Afro is actually facing murder charges for the murder case of his wife.
You know?
We have not yet seen enough evidence to let us know why this is the case per se, but it's definitely been a shock in the eyes of many that he would actually be the prime suspect in such a case.
Like, okay, but for a lot of people who don't know what happened, how did the wife die, and why are they thinking it could be Pitch Black Afro?
Well, the two were last seen together when she was last seen alive on New Year's Eve, and they said that they were going to be spending time at a guest lodge together. So he was the last person, technically, by witness accounts, to see her alive. And it was first believed that she had died of natural causes, and it has not yet been reported what these natural causes are. But apparently, the coroner did an autopsy of her body and later figured out that it might not be natural causes as to the reason why she has passed on.
Yeah, but
based on evidence that they have not yet revealed, they believe that he could be the prime suspect.
Okay, so is he in custody right now?
Yes, he's definitely in custody, and unfortunately his case is hearing keeps getting postponed, and they haven't given us a real reason as to why the hearing keeps getting postponed. But the last reason we got was that it was pending a formal hearing. So someone with more legal background would have to explain that, even to someone like myself, for us to understand why this keeps happening.
Yeah, because, like, I mean, something like, okay, this guy is arrested or he's in custody because he allegedly killed his wife, and we thought it was natural causes, but it's not. Why don't we have that information of why do we think that he killed her?
Well, I guess
I definitely don't understand why this information is definitely being kept under wraps.
Yeah, because like, isn't that something that should be out there to be like, okay, the reason why he's held in custody is because of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Guys, pitch black.
Yeah, I don't
What's going on
understand.
with all my heroes, bro?
Yeah, you see?
Hey, bro, all my heroes are going
Kelly,
down,
now
bro.
this-
Hey, that guy gave me like stupid as qua. What's that? He's a poposa. Hey,
But
dog.
look now, yes, okay. Are there any developments when it comes to the R. Kelly story? Because I read somewhere that Sony Universal is like kind of like not having him on the roster anymore or something like that.
The thing with that story is that there's a new development every week. It's actually, I feel, in my opinion, been the biggest story of this year. In addition to the fact that he has been dropped by his label finally, even though for months since last year, a bunch of brave women came up with the hashtag Mute R. Kelly, which was aimed at hitting him where it hurts, which is his pocket, because they felt as though the victims of R. Kelly were not going to get justice. So what these women were calling for was for people to boycott his music, for people to not book him for shows, for record labels to drop him. And finally, after the documentary, the 6-part documentary exposing some of the dark things he's done, seems people are finally ready to take decisive action against R. Kelly. And in addition to that, the American authorities have also decided to take a look into some of these cases and investigate him on criminal charges, all thanks to this documentary.
Why are you looking? Why are you saying and looking at me like that? How can you saying and then you look at me?
I'm just reacting.
Hey,
like
man,
it's just
hey. Hey man, like I saw the first episode. It's dark, bro. It's really dark. Yeah, like
It definitely is. It makes you wonder what
what
exactly people were ignoring after all these years.
No, but then I don't think. Okay, this is not about Eric Kelly. It's in general about how we're changing as a society. Think about it. 15 years ago, it was cool to make fun of someone for being gay. Like everybody did it, you know what I mean? It was like, you're gay,
even on the kind of boondocks,
yeah,
they had that
not even
like,
like all the time.
nigga,
Yeah, like
you
it was cool. Not cool, but it was okay. What's the word I'm looking for? It was normal. Yes, it was normal that, so maybe that's what happened. This was like 1990, 1980. So no one really cared, But now in retrospect, when you look at it and you're like, hey, but then Aaliyah was 12. I can't get over the Aaliyah thing.
Dude.
Aaliyah was 12, dog. Like Aaliyah was 12.
When it's been too dark the year. And okay, then there's also the Wendy Williams story. Babe, what's going on there? Woo!
I miss Miss Wendy as if I know her personally, but she's been having health issues stemming from what started last year when she passed out live on air, and it was later found that she has a disease called Graves' disease. But her Graves' disease is a very shaky disease to have because you have to monitor your health and keep healthy and stay happy. And unfortunately, she hasn't been able to do that due to allegations that her husband is not only cheating, he also got his mistress pregnant. So Wendy's health took a knock for the worse. Yeah.
She's going through the most. And now I read somewhere where it says that she won't be carrying on with the Wendy Williams show.
No, not just indefinitely until she just gets herself together.
No.
Yes, so she's just a bit. No, it's not that she's not carrying on. She just won't be coming back as soon as we thought she'd be coming back. So she was supposed to be back today, actually, on air, but she's now had to take a bit more of a break to get her health in tip-top shape. And apparently she also fractured her shoulder at some point, so she's also trying to heal that. So instead of coming back to her show, she's just going to be on vacation, I guess, for a few more weeks while all those other people host her show, which has been very weird for me.
I tried watching. Girl, it's not making the point. It's really not.
It definitely isn't.
Yeah. Okay, but tell us about what's been trending this past week and this week in South Africa.
It has just been Ntando Duma exposing her baby daddy. That thing happened earlier this week, and people are still talking about it till this day.
But then, okay, what happened
is that
when you say exposing,
someone put him. I beg your pardon?
When you say expose, because I saw the whole story. What do you mean expose?
So someone was trying to make it seem like he is a very charitable person. It's a fan of his who appreciates the fact that he helped out a school in the neighborhood. So this person was like, I'd just like to thank him and other artists for being these kinds of people. He donated such and such to the school, and, he's so great. And Ntando Duma was like, he's not as great because these are things he wouldn't even donate to his own daughter. So she made a bit of allegations against him in addition to saying that he cheated on her when she was pregnant. She also claimed that he actually beat her at some point during her pregnancy when they were still in a relationship. And on top of that, she threatened to reveal receipts about all her allegations that she was making. In retaliation, he released a very long statement claiming that she was, I guess you can say he claims she was lying by saying he wasn't there for his child, he was there financially, and saying that he couldn't be there physically because she was barring him from seeing the child. The pair also then got into a back and forth on social media, and on her side, she has since deleted some of the tweets and the allegations she made against him, and he has promised not to go to war with his baby mama. But after the screenshots that he posted, to show people that he had been sending the baby money, people kind of sort of held on to the amount of 3,000 rand, and that got into like a war on the timeline.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to lead to, because she claims that she's spending 20K by herself on a 1-year-old baby. What kind of clothes does a 1-year-old baby need that when every 3 months you're spending 3,000 rand? And then she added things like...
That's the thing I'm trying to say to people. Yeah. Look, Ntando is a young woman, so maybe she doesn't understand parenthood the way someone else would, and she feels like she might have to overcompensate for her baby, or maybe she feels like because she's a TV personality, her baby always has to be in name brands and stuff.
Okay, what
does
she do
right
now?
She's a liar. Maybe let's just say she's recklessly spending her money by using 20 grand a month.
Of this financial accusation. What does Ntando really do right now? Does she have 20K to give a baby?
She probably does.
No, every month.
She's an influencer.
Every month, 20K.
And I think she's a DJ.
How much is that? That's a $250,000 in a year, right? That's a $250,000 in 1 year.
Yeah, that's a lot of money, guys.
That's a lie. It's a very big lie.
She clearly has this money, okay?
No, and then there's hair. For a 1-year-old baby, there's hair every month, 300 or 500.
Yes.
This is ridiculous.
Because
guys, some salons overcharge.
No, like, okay, I'm saying one that she's like just adding spice to what she does.
Yes.
And I don't think that she's got 20 racks for a baby. I don't think that. I don't. Like, I'll bet.
You're not alone in thinking that. There are a number of people
I'm not
who
convinced
think
that
she's
she has
crazy for that.
20,000 rand every month to give to a 1-year-old baby. I'm not convinced.
So people have been having Ntando Duma the whole weekend.
And when
that's all that's
I
been happening in SA.
Okay, why is it that the medical aid is not the same amount every month? What kind of disease does this child have that the medical aid is different every month?
Those are the questions we've all been asking.
She said between 2 and 3K. I'm like, why isn't it a set amount? Because medical aid, and what kind of baby has 2,000 rand medical aid? Because a child as a dependent is 500 rand.
No, she's probably on the medical aid as well. Like,
so now this guy, I must pay for a medical aid as well.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not together anymore. You must die. No, we're not together anymore. Why am I paying your medical aid?
Yeah, you must pay. You brought this. You probably all the things I have that I have to go to the doctor for are caused by you. Also, some of the stress you caused me in life. Now I need a shrink because of you, because you're just a stressful man.
Okay. Anyway, this is this is Ntando story, ne? I saw the list and I was like, you know what? People are playing with us here.
And to make matters worse, Junior Duraka recently took his new girlfriend on vacay, so I don't think Ntando's too happy with that.
Yeah, I think she thought we were all stupid. She thought everybody on Twitter is stupid, and we did quick mathematics, very quick. You have a $250,000. What, do you really think that Ntando has a $250,000 to give to a baby, a 1-year-old baby?
Wow.
No.
I think at this point she might have.
Yeah.
Nah.
Guys, she's booked and busy.
Where's the CSI Twitter analysis there? No.
Well, is that the only person who was trending
for
this
EFF
week?
gigs? Maybe that pays also.
You see? Exactly. Okay, is she the only one that was trending this week? What else happened in the Twitter streets?
Oh, the Twitter streets, a lot actually happened. It's been so hard to actually keep up with that. But locally, that's been about it. People have actually just been making pregnancy announcements. The latest being Nandi Madiba and Zay Spandrini, who revealed that they're having baby number 2.
Yeah, that's so cute.
Bruh. Me, I don't care about these things. Me, I just care about they're multi-talented. Both are many.
Did you see he's on? What are people actually saying about him being on holiday with Zinhle?
You see now. Me, I was
people are speculating. Some of their fans are happy. Others are. Many of her fans are actually upset, saying that they insulted Bonang for nothing if she was just going to go get back with AKA. But most of the fans seem to just be happy that these two are back together. And a lot of the fans are hoping this means that baby number 2 is on the way for both of them as well.
They're multi-talented.
Wow. Okay, so Kay, thank you so much for speaking to us. But before you go, do give us some info on how we can follow you and literally get all the media updates of like what's trending in and around South Africa and the globe.
Well, the easiest would be to follow me either on Twitter or Instagram at MediaGirl_ZA, and then I post links back to everything on there so that you can find it based on the platform that you appreciate or prefer.
So yeah, there you have it, Media Girl. She's got she's got a whole lot of tea. Media Girl _.
Let me do you have like pictures of yourself on Instagram?
Yeah, she's a flame, but she's taken. So scalp up.
How taken is she?
Nah, she's taken.
Are you married? Until you walk down the aisle.
Leave Kay out of this.
Until you walk down the aisle, you are single.
I have not yet walked down the aisle, but shout out to Kat for having my back.
Yes, I got your back, girl.
You are very much single.
We're thinking he's a problem. You don't want to be hooking up.
I see her. I see her with the blonde. Let
me see. What are you on about?
This is her, right?
Yes, that is.
I see you, girl. I'll holler at you.
Damn. Hi. Anyway,
thanks for having me, guys.
Bye, Kay.
Thank you for coming through. So, okay, we are gonna be we're supposed to have what's her name, Phuti and Lihle in studio. So they're still on their way. I don't understand. Guests who come late. What's your take on that? Like, you're an influencer, you're trying to make your mark in the industry, and you're already going to interviews late.
Speak of the devil.
That kind of thing.
That's her, right?
I think so. The way they look so hard definitely could be them.
I'm getting married soon. ASAP. Kanyala.
Oh, now focus.
Hello.
Okay, so they just walked in the studio, ladies and gentlemen. Influencers who are trying to make it in the game, but they get to interviews late already. What's our take on that? Let's make that the topic for today. Look at this one acting like he's on the phone. I can't.
I'm on the phone. Somebody's calling me.
Wow, are you serious right now? Do not disrespect us.
I'm at the job.
You know what's gonna happen? Andipe, please play a track for us. We'll be back after this because there's just too much commotion in the studio.
I'm at the job.
I can't. Like it's just too much. This one, like really? Really? Whoa.
It's the official Major World Online Stew Invasion.
Bars on bars.
What about me right now? It's about our guest, Bafethi skip on. I'm not Matalele, Bafethi. I'm not playing on the studio, Bafethi skip on. Oh, freestyle. Shenge freestyle. Funa kuma no baba Andy.
Hey yo Andy. Hashtag.
Ahlanganisela ama beat dog. Ngiyacela.
Young niggas' ambition, waking up is working for money. Changing the past, feeding their fams, malang lali. We keep it running like SPV, exchanging money.
Man, nice. Hey, nice. Call them unexpected experts. White sweatshirt.
Hey.
Looking down on these niggas, my damn neck hurts. You can go ahead, homie, give me your best work. I bet you take your phone out and mumble up your first words.
Live from 27 boxes in the heart of Melville, this is brandlive.co.za.
Catch all your daily CSI news and updates on the social show.
What is the impact of this industry on our own economic, social, environmental and cultural fabric? And I think it's important that we start looking and diving deeper into the solutions and the opportunities that may help shape the future.
Monday to Friday at 9:30 a.m. Get your financials in order with Yvonne E. Fentanyl.
Brand Live listeners, yes, it's Monday and you're listening to the Financial Independence Coach.
Mondays 10:30 to 11 a.m. having problems or you need guidance with matters of the heart, then let the love and relationship show smooth your relationship.
A man said something sometime. He said people don't really care much about how much you know, except they can confirm how much you care about them.
Mondays at 1. Looking for the freshest radio banger, sexy smashes, and the coolest conversations. Hashtag with passion pushes.
Too much, man. Like, I remember when I was still in high school, like, I was always contemplating, like, when is my time coming? Especially when you see, like, adults.
Are you listening to me?
Harnessing the power of talk radio. brandlive.co.za.
Middle finger to the haters, nigga, fuck your feelings. All this energy around me got me thinking different. I might pull up with some shawties that I hardly mention. Shawty miss me cause I pulled up with the ceiling missing. You hating over Twitter, that don't make no fucking difference. Don't you think it's about that time you stepped outside my mentions? Maybe niggas didn't get the message. I drop a statement, not a sentence, we don't type the same shit. I could tell these people couldn't trust me. Chains on, pants sagging, they just judge you. Put up with the Sprite, this time it ain't muddy. Gotta keep my eyes open, I cannot be sloppy. Pull up at that party at the lobby. I do me like hobbies, outfit hella solid. Niggas up to nothing, acting like they up to something. All these numbers on your phone, but you ain't fucking nothing. Pull up with the shit, hop outside the whip. Munchies got me geek, yeah, I'm fucking lit. Bitch, I'm hella poppin', fuck you think this is shit. I don't have no time for your hypothesis shit. Bitch, I'm in the vid, fuck you think this is shit. I just landed in the city, I'm the freshest prince. Bitch, I'm hella poppin', fuck you think this is shit. I don't have no time for your hypothesis shit. Feel a flip-flops for the fuck of fit. Red wallet, bloody rich, big targets, I never miss. Gang options, it's hard to pick. Smart moves, made me stupid rich. Fake t-shirt, boy, it's too legit. Gang moves, chest piece, yard bread, keep it low key. If you wanna speak it to existence, why you switch up when you see the bitches? Dissing everybody for a little attention. Flexing with the money that you probably landed. Hopped off the train, half filled with her. Cruise watermelon nice in my cup. Gang green, new smoke. Gang news, slice show. Pull up with the shit, top outside the whip. Munchies got me geek, yeah, I'm fucking lit. Bitch, I'm hella poppin', fuck you think this is shit. I don't have no time for your hypothesis shit. Bitch, I'm in the vid, fuck you think this is shit. I just landed in the city, I'm the freshest prince. Bitch, I'm hella poppin', fuck you think this is shit. I don't have no time for your hypothesis shit.
You are now listening to CARVE Radio with Selepe Maifadi and me.
We're back there again. Hello. We are back. Of course, follow us on @CARVE_radio. Our guests are in studio. We're going to be speaking to them a little bit later on. But first, we have Luna on the line, who's finally dropped the first song from his EP. Hey, Luna, how you doing? Hello, Luna. Florentino.
Fluffing.
Like maybe if I say Florentino, he'll pick it up.
What do they call themselves? The mariachi? What?
Yeah, it's a mariachi Monday. You know what? It's a mariachi
yeah.
Monday. When we part of the mariachi and Luna Florentino. What did I tell you? Remember I told you that Luna is on the list of the Cotton Fest.
Yeah.
Did you see him?
I saw it.
Karkai.
But you saw who's...
I told you, Luna. I said,
Jojo.
Hello, Luna. Luno.
I heard him.
He's not on the line
But I heard
at the
something.
moment.
Okay. Anyway,
But let's get into our interview.
We got like pretty girls in
We'll
the
call him
house.
back. We'll call him back because okay.
Hi, pretty ladies.
Hi. Wow.
I'm gonna you
Wow. Okay. So not to get into mad because we're not
like I know. Whatever you want. We are pila. Yeah, and they're pretty dressed in pink and stuff.
Yes, we always match.
You always match.
Same colors, yeah. No,
Like
same
that.
colors.
When we're together.
Yeah, when we're together, not like every day.
I see their hair as
So
well.
you guys talk about it like you call each other. So today we are.
Sometimes.
It just happens.
I think it happens. It just happens. Even now, we weren't
And
playing.
the thing is, this is our favorite color, so I think that's why we
yeah,
noticed
because it's the same thing.
Well done.
Can't gotta believe
No, I'm just like, I'm trying to figure it out. So we have Phuti and Lihle in studio. Listen, can't disturb.
Okay.
Let me live. Okay.
Sorry.
Can I be great?
Flourish, cat.
Thanks. So we have Phuti and Lihle in studio. They call themselves the Unrelated Twins. We don't know why. Maybe because you twins because you think you look alike.
Not that we think we look
don't
alike.
think we
but
look
a lot
alike.
of people
We
have
look
been telling
alike.
us that.
Okay.
We look alike.
So you guys saw that as an opportunity to create somewhat of a brand and become influencers, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you guys do? Kind of sum it up for us and so we know what you guys actually do.
Okay, so basically we're influencers. We have brands apart, obviously. Like she's more we're into the same things. We're models, we're TV presenters. She studied film and production. I studied TV presenting. We're into the same things. We just met in December, and so we're friends. And we into the same things, modeling and
you
everything.
guys met in
What we
December
did,
and
yes.
already you guys are the Unrelated Twins.
Yeah, and we click. I
It's
swear
still December
to God.
though.
It's still
Yeah, we just now.
You're such a mood.
No, listen, it's still in December. So
It's still December right now.
That's still December.
So you guys met in December.
Yes.
Like
But you had
this December.
different
Through a
brands
friend.
that you were already influencers on your own, right? But
Yes.
now you guys have decided to create and become one brand.
Yeah.
Okay, what made you get into that?
The only reason we did that is because we thought it would give us more opportunities. Obviously, it would open up more doors instead of what you'd get as a personal brand.
Yeah.
So
that's
it's
why.
purely platonic.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you know what's crazy? A lot of brands have been actually approaching us, wanting to work with
Yeah.
us. So we're just like, okay,
We didn't think of it as a big deal.
Yeah, we
until
didn't.
we posted a pic mix and then Colors approached us, so we did a shoot in
The nail
collaboration.
polish.
No, Colors.
Colors.
It's a makeup.
It's a makeup brand. It's in Greenstone and
Eastern.
Eastern. It's like a makeup. They sell makeup products.
The nail polish.
No. So
Maybe it's a
what they
different
they approached us, and so we worked in collaboration with Colors and Sissy Boy, and we did a whole shoot together, and that's what kind
It
of
got
made
people
us
crazy and confused.
Yeah.
I swear to God. Did
So
you guys see
we-
the pictures?
Yeah,
didn't?
yeah,
Yeah.
video from the
so
video, right?
yeah, so that's what kind of started the whole thing. We didn't think it would be that far. We just thought it's like a cool thing to
do.
have someone look like you.
Yeah.
So before that, were you
So-
guys making money from the influencer space when you guys
Yes.
were individual brands?
Yeah.
Yes. But now the difference is that she
can
is bigger. Like I was only starting out and stuff like that. There's a lot of things that she still actually teaches me because I was only starting out.
Don't you get a lot of people telling you look like Babe Zodu?
Who?
No.
Yes.
You know what's
I've
crazy?
I've heard that.
You know what? Can I just
Funny
tell you guys
enough,
something?
I've heard that. My cousin has said I look like
Really? No, you know with me what's crazy?
Yeah.
You know how Taxify is? You have to have your name there. So my name is Babe Sodumo on Taxify. So every time I know it's so funny. It's so funny, guys. And you know what happened?
Okay.
And not that I look like her or because I look like her or whatever. It's just like I just did randomly to just confuse drivers. So
you have such a beautiful voice for radio. Just
Really?
to add that.
okay, guys. Job application.
Like these people come in, now they're trying to take over
They're trying
now.
to take over, guys. You guys have to go look for jobs somewhere else.
She's fired, so when you can
Whoa.
take.
I don't know. You have to go. I mean, two pela.
Utilize a package. Amazon package.
So I was still telling you about the
Me
story.
in the middle. three, Gube Mnandi, you there, me
Yo,
there.
our guys.
No, just play boy mention.
Who talks well?
Who talks well?
Whoa,
Like, you know, I can imagine.
Okay, carry on, Gastorusa house.
Oh yes. So every time I get into some like cars, Uber cars or whatever, they actually get convinced, like they believe me. I swear to God. But obviously it's only if
obviously
it's only if you don't know her that well.
Impersonating someone.
And you know what's crazy, guys? You know what's crazy? There was this one time I was at Carnival Mall, whatever, and then I requested with my friend. When we got there, this guy was cleaning his car. Adala Wololo. It was when Wololo was the thing. Adala Wololo, guys, he was ready for us.
Okay.
Today, no, I was laughing.
Okay, Bon, what does it mean to be an influencer? Please tell us children who don't know.
Okay.
What
And
does it
also,
mean?
obviously, we want to know how it becomes a profitable business. Like, at what point do we then say, yeah?
And then can you on a job description, can you say past job influencer? Does it work? Can you put that?
I think so.
Can you take that?
I think
on your CV?
I think people, to be honest,
I mean,
think
you're doing a job. I don't know.
Yeah, it is. You're getting paid.
You're doing something.
So I think people really underestimate the whole thing because you can really like bag out of being an influencer.
People bag, guys.
You know?
Are you people bag? Are you guys bagging?
Yeah, we're begging from the brands I'm working with, but I don't feel like I'm securing enough bags, so that's why we're gonna work harder. Yeah. So an influencer, you asked me what it is, right?
Yeah, like what does it mean? What do you do?
What does it mean?
What does it mean? What do you do? What are your responsibilities? I mean, is it just like an endorsement deal, or is it like a collaborative, some sort of?
So it depends, right? It depends on each brand what they decide to do with you. Be it's an influencer campaign, or you're a brand ambassador, which means you're obviously then the face of the whole brand. As an influencer, you're basically representing the brand. As an influencer, you are the one that speaks to people in numbers. So they choose to use you because you're the one that, for example, Phuti, if they post a picture on Sissy Boy, if they starting to get and they use a promo code saying Phuti, if a lot of people use that promo code Phuti,
sort of a royalty.
yes, but that's not how it always works. So now brands will see the brand value. So every time you working with a brand or a brand approaches you, they'll ask you what is it called? Analytics, no? Analytics. They'll ask for your analytics.
Social media.
So you'll go to your profile, if you're a business page, you'll go to analytics. It will just show how many profile views you get in a week. Yes. So depending on the traffic on your page, then they'll decide we want to work with you, because it says essentially we're walking magazines. No,
you create
like
content.
You're creating content. You understand? If with a magazine, someone will buy a magazine and page through it, right? The same way you using your data to page through someone's Instagram. So you'd rather get money than just being on Instagram and like posting stuff and for fun. So what they do, if for example, if they want, for example, publicity on your page, then they will pay you to advertise, because the same number of people is like, if you're getting 6,000 views a week, then 6,000 people are watching your brand, like going to your profile visits. So imagine how many people you interacting with as a brand.
I'm sure right now, like Instagram is more popping than a magazine.
Yes.
How many people actually buy?
People don't buy.
They don't buy magazines.
Like
so
that.
It's easier.
For you to be like 6,000, you know for a fact that 6,000 people saw this.
Have seen it.
Guys,
Even
like
newspapers.
these days. Technology has taken over.
It's taken over, yeah.
Because if you want to find out something about today, you just go on Twitter.
Yeah, if you want to find something else. I don't even check the news channels anymore. Like, you just go on Twitter.
Yeah, but then that's risky, because Twitter, even though it's a good thing, it's saturated to a certain.
But the news channels.
But
the news channels.
Or if you follow them.
The news channels.
That makes sense. If you're gonna follow like SABC News or whatever.
Yes, so you get to know what's happening all around the world.
Because otherwise, all the news you know is Bovamania.
No.
The multi-talented.
That's
all you know. That's all you know.
Yeah.
But if you're following the news channels and what, that's cool, because I'm like, you still need to.
But also people's interactions on Twitter. You know, you can actually find out a lot of things just from people talking on Twitter, like tweeting.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
a lot.
But
even on Instagram.
Even on
cool.
Instagram.
Even on Instagram,
So
because most of the time.
Do you have a rate card of like saying
you have a media kit?
Okay,
what's that?
So
basically, it's like
it's like a media kit will say, Okay, Lihle is a one. Lihle is a 1, 2, 3, right? Then basically you send them your interactions. So your interactions will start out with your activities, right? When are your busy days? So they know which day to mostly post. Who is viewing?
What age?
They viewing.
Who's doing
so for us, the media
really have to do it.
You do it. You send it because you get the information from Instagram.
Yeah.
And then you provide it to
the brands you want to work with.
Yeah.
Instagram, you want the age group of the people that
yes.
But you have to be your page has to be a business page. Remember?
Yeah, you have to be a profile.
It shouldn't be the normal one.
So you're paying how do you get your page to be a business page?
No,
you change
it.
It's easy. Like you
go to settings and then you go to.
Well, damn.
You go to settings and you
Me, I didn't know this.
So, for example, you see if your page it says 6,105 views in 7 days. So it means 6,000 people have gone to my profile to check
whatever they want
to go on my profile.
Yeah.
And then it shows you your weekly stuff. So when you click insights, it will show you your interactions. So it will say in a week, like from the 14th to the 20th, you've reached 17,000 people. So like people have been checking kind of your interactions, your posts, what you're posting. When you go to content, it shows you how many people it's reached. It doesn't check likes because most of the brands don't really care about
likes.
How many likes you get.
Because people don't like. People don't
like.
But they won't click
they saw it.
That's
all that matters.
And it's just like, okay, we see you, but they won't tap that.
So they'll say you
So
go
it
to
really
your
doesn't
reach. For example, I'll show you guys an example. Wait, an example, right? For example, with this picture of us, right? It got 2,000 likes.
And
it reached 13,000 people.
So you can imagine people just looked at it.
13,000 people looked at
it. Only
2,000
liked the picture.
Whoa.
So what you do?
There's a lot of hater rate actually.
Yeah.
So what you
brands
do?
really just care about the people that actually look, not the people that like.
So do you approach those brands? How do you get the gigs?
Well, with colors, it's either they approach you or you approach them.
Yeah, it's always like that. Like
so you start off by, I think with us, we got approached by Colors and Sissy Boy, so we worked with them. But now we're looking into approaching more. That's why we're doing a media kit together. But we also have our separate media kits.
Yeah.
So now there's no day job or any formal thing that you're doing, like a 9 to 5 kind of gig, because you don't see the need for that because you are in the influencer space.
No, but I feel like you can. You can. It doesn't take up all your
time. We're both students. She just graduated.
Yeah, I just graduated after, and she's doing
I'm doing my final year in law. So we have different stuff. This is just a part-time job.
Yes.
You're studying law.
Yes, I'm in my final years. Yeah.
You see. Whoa. So you can literally get a 9 to 5 and be able to create content. During
it
the
doesn't
weekend
take long.
I don't know.
So what do you need? What do you need? What do you need to create this content?
Let me show you the
so
work.
You wake up in the
on my
morning
highest.
And you take a couple of pictures and you post them, or you'll be like, okay, I'm gonna do a photo shoot on this day, but I'm gonna spread out the photos and post them. This kind of.
You
how do you curate
actually,
the content?
there's something I want to tell you, right? We did mention that a lot of brands actually want to see how many people are viewing your pictures or whatever, but that's not all, because there's someone that's just posting pictures that don't even make sense and they're getting a lot of views, so they'll never approach that person. So you actually have to have a really nice profile. Like it has to be put together. The picture quality has
you have to think of your
point.
your Instagram profile, like your portfolio,
even
your personal portfolio, because the moment someone walks in there, they need to think, okay, can we advertise? It's like a magazine. You know those magazines where you see, you're like, content is just, it's not, don't, you're just like, this content, it's not appealing. But then you walk into something like Cosmopolitan. You're like, okay, let me page through the pages. Maybe let me advertise, because I see their market is who I'm trying to market. So with Instagram, it's like, you can see for me and Phuti statistics, our Instagram following is more between 18 to 35. 13, so 18 to 35. And that's the buying market. So for you as a brand, it means we're bringing you people that can afford it, and it's different to someone who can have a very high following between the ages of 12 to 18. It means the people there are liking the stuff, but they're not going to necessarily buy it.
They're not going to buy it.
So that's why the brands always ask. For example, with luxury brands, they always focus on the more niche market. Your where do they live? So Instagram also shows you where you live.
Yeah, it
like
shows
where your
Limpopo,
followers live.
Johannesburg.
The most of your followers, so it gives you numbers on where your people live. So then, if it's a brand that's not trying to reach people in Cape Town, they won't necessarily work with you.
Okay, but not in a bad way, no. But if we can just break down what you do. You guys, you don't have a product, you have a service.
Yes. Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah. So we're a magazine.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Think of it as a magazine.
You don't make anything. Well, you make content.
Yeah, we
but
create
content. You don't really. Okay.
Yeah. But the thing is, creating the content is part of the lifestyle also.
That's what I'm saying.
Like you go out, have drinks. Okay, decide that I'm gonna put the champagne there, my bag there, my glasses. Take a picture.
And then on the caption, it's all about the glasses.
It's all about the glasses.
So the moment the person reads it, they all
sees the
focusing
glasses,
on the glasses.
They wanna get them now.
Because they're seeing the lifestyle that comes with the glasses.
Most have been giving Heineken free. You know how much Heineken I consume, dog.
It's all about I think it's all about selling the lifestyle.
Yeah. How you
so you're not gonna just put glasses like this, because you're gonna get 12 likes.
So easy.
Honestly, like you're gonna get 12 likes. Be it this is Versace, Celine, or anything. If you put them like this, you're not gonna get any content. Once you put them next to champagne, it sells a certain lifestyle. So the people are more appealing. Yes,
because now people, because people want that lifestyle value. So if they see my shades in front of them,
they'll also get the package. Hey, you see, yes. It's meant. It's all in the head.
So the people that you cater to aren't really that bright.
It's all in the head. It's all in the head.
Yeah, but location.
Yes.
Italy location. If we Dubai, just because of those sunglasses.
Literally, it's all lifestyle.
Do you go to Dubai? Do you watch?
No, I don't.
We travel around the country, but as soon as our brands expand, I think that's what we're doing this year. Yeah,
we're going far.
Yeah,
like what is far?
You're taking over. Anyway,
far
wherever,
far as the universe takes us.
Yeah. Okay, this whole thing, like in the morning, do you have to post every day?
No.
What keeps you a relevant influencer?
What keeps you relevant influencer?
Is honestly
consistency.
And
so how many times do you post a day?
Okay, so it depends.
Okay, make it personal. What is your busiest day? Okay. And then on that day,
my busiest day is Monday and Sunday.
Yeah. Monday and Sunday.
And her busiest day is a Wednesday and Sunday. Wednesday and Sunday. No, I saw from the inside.
Wednesday is such a random day. Like, why Wednesday?
I don't know. You know what's weird? It depends.
Like,
she's crushing on herself.
Why Wednesday? Like,
no, for me it was a question like, why Monday?
Yeah, Monday, but to focus on work.
Everyone is tired, but I realized that it might be because I'm reaching the people that don't want to work on a Monday.
Yeah,
so you're on a Monday, you're trying to figure out what the people do this weekend. So you're on your phone. And that's when most of
okay, then what do you?
That's when you post.
Do you have like a formula?
You post your whole weekend.
What you post or how you post on and when you post it on a Monday.
It means how you
use an app. You use an app.
That sets up.
No, it's different to what she's saying. She uses we use Insights, but I'm talking about Unum. So there's an app called Unum. It shows you how your layout will look. Because your layout has to look appealing to the next person.
So you load them there first.
So yeah, it's an app that shows Uguti like Unum. UNUM.
Okay.
So it shows you Uguti if you post, for example, the 6 pictures on your page, how it looks like now. If you add the next 3 pictures, how your page will look like. Because you need to think of how your page will look like. You know, like a magazine, they try to make it look appealing, so you can look at So it kind of shows you how your layout will look.
Yeah, I see people sticking to like one color.
Yes,
and it looks nice.
It looks nice.
You know,
so you use one filter for a certain period.
For a certain period.
So everything like coordinated.
Blends. Yeah. Wow. So she was talking about the.
No, but I mean like my question is,
I think
Mondays or Sunday is your busiest day?
No, I think I get what you're saying.
I'm like, is there like a...
You know what I do, right? Okay. I look at the insights that we're showing you, that she was showing you now. Yeah. I look at it and it's going to show you, okay, on an average day.
On a day.
Gabo 7, busy. Like a lot of people are online.
It also shows you the day.
If you post then, obviously, a lot of people are going to like. Or are going to view.
Okay. We tried it. Funny enough, we tried it. We posted a picture of us together. No, it's not an app. It's on your Instagram on your business page.
Yeah, on your business
so we tried posting. I think we posted at 12 on a Sunday.
Yeah.
About 100 likes. You know, it wasn't working. We deleted the post. We posted when the
same
Instagram,
post.
the same picture on a different. When Instagram said we have the most viewers and we got more likes.
Because you know,
literally.
So when you post, it's not just like you don't just like I'm taking a picture straight to Instagram.
No.
It's like, okay,
you need to check what time people are active.
So on the business page on Twitter, it shows
on
you
Instagram.
On Instagram,
Yeah.
it shows you when you're.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, okay.
When your user most interactive.
We have a business page, you know.
No, yes, yes.
She's trying.
Show me how we do that.
Honestly.
Okay, but you just graduated, right?
Yeah.
So after doing film.
Woo, congrats.
So what now? Are you gonna pursue film, or is this the? Is this the meal ticket?
To be honest, I get a lot of people telling me why. Okay, sorry. Okay, that's like fine.
That's why she's leaning in under.
Yeah, she keeps on going. Yeah, Bjorn, you just graduated, so.
Yeah, I just graduated, and to be honest, I really like our industry, and I'm
which industry? The film.
TV industry, to be specific. Yeah. So at this point, I'm just looking for a job. You know, but
what
also
kind?
Any
Were
girls
you
can holler.
acting or were you in production?
No, I was behind the
doing what exactly?
I was doing actually, guys. I was doing producing and sound design.
Sound design.
And actually really did really good.
That's
Can I brag?
Can
I brag?
Sound design.
Can I brag?
Because it's
guys,
like every time like we're doing sound, it's never like a woman in sound design.
Yeah, true. And that's why I want to brag right now. I was actually the best sound designer in my third year class.
Sound, really?
And that's crazy. Yeah.
What do you use? What software do you use?
Wait, no man.
We were using Pro Tools.
Just Pro Tools.
Yeah.
So I love her so much.
Okay.
Like Pro Tools, are you? What do you have? 210, 110?
We were using.
No, I'm saying, did you? Oh, kind of. Were you? Because when you do audio production,
audio mixing,
you get certificates for Pro Tools. So like if you get better and better, and you have I'm accredited, so you can go to a studio in China.
Oh, you can.
You can go to a studio in China and be like, yeah, I have 210, so I'm competent to at least this level. So
that's crazy.
But I mean, yours is film, so maybe they weren't focusing on but then that's
no, because we never taught, but like that's actually awesome.
And when I lawyer,
oh, okay. So basically, because I've been doing TV presenting and TV presenting and in the radio space. I've kind of moved. I want to do media law because I've realized the big what do you call it? The big opportunity that's there because there's not enough media. People aren't reading their contracts, and a contract can really like F you up. Sorry to use the wrong language, but like not reading
what wrong
your
language
contracts.
was that? I didn't hear it.
F up. It can F you up.
You can say that, right?
Okay, but you get it.
I don't know.
I don't encourage people.
So yeah.
So are you gonna branch into business law? I mean, media and
entertainment law. So kind of helping people understand what's within the contract, what's the terms. Because essentially, for me, like studying law, I've realized that it's all in the term. You can read up an entire person's contract of them entering the industry, but it's only in that one term, in that one sentence, that says to them, if this does not happen, you need to give us back a certain price. So that's what basically messes people's personalities, and it messes up your career.
So I think a lot of influencers also come with
even influencers, because if you think about, we were actually speaking about it with Phuti the other day. If you think about, if you're going to be a brand ambassador for Revlon, sorry to mention brands, not advertising in some sorts here, I'm not being a favorite.
It's okay, girl.
Okay, so if you're going to be a brand ambassador for Revlon, you can't tomorrow go and say, hi Clinique, can I please be your face, or Maybelline? Because you need to understand that your brand loyalty will stick with that person. The people see you as a Revlon brand, so they can't now wake up tomorrow and say, oh, actually, I think now she's not Clinique. You know, it's a certain thing. That's why they usually use different brands for different people. So you need to go into the industry headstrong and know that if you're not paying me the certain amount I want to work for, because you need to understand that a brand sticks with you.
Okay. So for you, are you guys sticking to fashion or what?
We're
what
influencers.
industry?
We're not doing brand ambassadorship.
Yeah, but I mean, what you decide to influence, is it like from a lifestyle point, or are you gonna take in like maybe sports or?
No, we're doing luxury. We're doing luxury brands for now, because
like related to fashion.
It related to
beauty,
fashion and
lifestyle.
beauty, but like it needs to be a luxury brand. Because once you become too saturated in the market, it also it's a bad thing.
Now-
Once you're working for every Instagram boutique, then people don't
like,
take you
people don't-
seriously.
they don't
So
even
you guys
understand
do
you.
some stuff for Instagram boutiques.
We don't post those things though.
How? So la para dia para tsa batho ba mahala.
No. On our personal page. On our personal page.
Wait,
Not
so you have a personal Instagram page and you have a business
Yes, and we have like a joint
A joint one.
No,
So right now
even
we're
in their
talking about
personal pages is their business pages. Mara,
Yeah.
they also have collaborative work where they call themselves Lihle and Bhuti.
Yeah.
And you
Phuti
put it
together.
in.
Yes.
Wait, so you have 3 pages or you have 5
Yeah,
pages?
3 pages.
You have
Oh,
3.
so you have.
Five,
oh.
eh?
I thought you had like a personal one,
No,
you have
no.
a business one,
No,
you have a personal
no,
one.
no, no,
Her
Oh.
personal pages.
it's just
they
hers,
are their
mine,
business
and
pages as
ours.
well.
And then
So
ours.
where do you post the langas on which
For
one?
example, let's say, the Sissy Boy collaboration.
All right.
Yeah.
We posted on our personal pages and our own pages. So joint collaboration with a good brand. Sissy Boy is like well known. For example, with our own personal brands, if you're not giving us the amount that's on our rate card, we'll say, okay, let's see what's the client's budget, and then we'll post certainly on only our pages.
Yeah.
So it depends
like,
on the budget.
How does it price nyana? So I mean,
No, it depends.
It depends.
Also,
What's
it
your
depends
following?
on. No, not even the following. Sometimes it depends on what you actually want me to do. If you're gonna want me to do 10,000 things,
Yes,
you
compared to a
cannot.
brand the brand just approached her, and it wanted her to post a video, 2 pictures, 1 picture, wearing it differently. Get a tweet
Every day post or like
no once, but it was just a lot of things
for free.
For free, just for me to receive 1 item every month.
One
and
item.
that just makes sense.
So
that's
like, not something you go
Oh,
into.
so now we're not taking in free things anymore just to post. No. It must come.
Yeah, but
with
then
the
what's
sharpness,
how much is the basic package?
But okay, it depends on your
but,
depends on your following and your interaction, honestly.
And also it depends on it depends on brands. You know, some brands like boutiques, they actually like very.
They don't have money. Just to put it, like,
They're very No, not that they don't have money, but they're only starting out.
No, they don't have money.
They don't have money.
No,
They can't handle. They can't handle.
No, I don't mean it in a bad way. I don't mean it in a bad way. I just mean
she's comparing it to like Instagram boutiques where they stock clothes from China and all of that.
Yeah.
You can't. We compare it to Sissy Boy now.
Yeah.
Like Sissy Boy, you expect Sissy Boy to pay you. You understand? And then a boutique, it's fine. You can get
stuff for free
stuff
and make
for free, and
because there's something where we call what is it called? Product-based you so it's basically product-based. So they send you a product and you pay back by the amount of the product.
So if the product
so that's what I do for
let's say
Interoptica.
that bag
right?
is 500 rand.
No,
then
it can't be, because then if it's it's 500 rand and you're sending me just sunglasses at a bag, I'm gonna have to all put it in one post to make it the price that I charge per post.
Oh, so
for example, if
one post were done,
that's it,
and then it's yours now, or do you have to take it back?
yours.
Or sometimes it's not even one post. Sometimes it's like I can only tag you once.
Yeah, I can only tag you
But you know,
once.
some people are buying followers, right?
Yeah, there's those bots.
Yeah, there are people that buy followers, but then that's why
you can pay and then you get 2,000 followers. They're
No,
not real.
you don't have to pay. You can just download an app where you get followers.
But then that's where the interaction comes in.
Yeah, because
that's why the brands say.
That's
That's why every brand says, "Send me your interaction."
because
fake accounts will not get views.
Yes,
Fake accounts will not get
a lot of
views.
followers.
They will
don't
not
do
get
anything.
people getting into your accounts and saying,
And-
"Hi, Lihle, where did you buy this?"
And
Because
you know
they can
what-
see through.
You
the
know what I
posts.
noticed, right?
Yeah.
Because there was some saga on Instagram of someone buying followers, and they were like, their followers, those followers that she
Like if you're
bought
getting 200 likes, and
Indians,
then
it's mostly
100K.
Indians, and you know those people.
Yeah.
And obviously,
Indians,
when
those
it's
people.
inside, you go to those inside. No, I'm just saying, like people outside of our country. I'm sorry.
Hey, bro, I was like, wait, what?
I don't want to react to that. I don't want to react to that.
Continue,
let's not
continue,
react.
Okay, I hope
We
I
know
don't
what
offend
she
them.
means. Okay?
No, we know what you mean.
No,
It's
we
just
don't
that
mean anything. We don't mean to offend anyone's culture. Or,
No,
we
but
just
I'm
saying
saying people outside of our country, like,
Okay.
you know,
So all their
especially
followers were
Indians
not
and all of that.
in South
Yeah.
Africa.
So obviously insights we told you guys about, it shows locations and all of that. So what is it gonna say?
So is it Tikoena? How come you live in South Africa, but all of your things says Tokyo? China.
Busy when China.
You get me? China.
Like you trend.
I'm jet setting. Like, my passport got stamps.
You've never been to China, no. Your followers.
My passport got
It's
stamps.
deep within China.
Oh,
So you see, for
Busy
example,
and
our audience, right? It has cities. And countries.
Johannesburg, Pretoria.
So mine is Johannesburg, Pretoria, Cape Town, Durban, Polokwane. If you check countries, South Africa, India, Indonesia, United States.
What app is Insights?
Can you see the
It's
amount?
mostly
Yeah, I
South
see it.
Africa.
It's mostly South Africa.
Yeah.
What
So
app is that?
Once
No, it's Inside.
Oh, on Inside.
So,
the
okay, so name 3 things that someone needs to start being an influencer. 3 things that you feel like they're part of the package that you gotta have.
I think I don't know if
Content.
it should be a phone or a camera, but you have to have
Like good quality pictures.
Yeah, you need
the camera has
good
to,
content, appealing content.
No, but I feel like right now she's like a clean quality
clean
of
look.
image as
Yeah,
well.
because
yeah.
you don't want to post like this. And your
Pictures.
things are nice. Next thing is blurry.
Because so you gotta be competent.
have a good phone.
You gotta be competent with taking pictures.
Yes.
And you gotta have some sort of an eye for composition because this is
Yes.
composition,
The
right?
second
When
thing-
you're saying now, Jorge, you must frame
Yeah.
it right.
You
must
need
put
to
the-
study there's something called flat laying.
Okay.
So flat laying is
And you did,
basically
and you
how
guys
to-
did that.
You read it. You
I'm
just
just saying
download
you-
a PDF and
and
you
you
see
did-
how to flat
did you do
lay.
that?
Yeah.
Am I listening as a
Why
joke?
not?
No, like no, this is like
So
like
it
no,
will show you,
this
for
is-
example, how
Yeah.
to how to lay out your flower. Like if you post a picture like this, it's not appealing.
Yeah, or maybe
But
I
the
can
moment I don't know, do this and maybe advertise like that, it's more appealing to the eye. It's all about what the next person sees.
So Benno, where can we get this flat laying PDF?
No, you can just download
You
it
just look
everywhere.
for it.
Just say flat lays
It's different, I
on
get it.
Google or everywhere and see how people flat lay.
Okay, next
and
thing.
the last
What
thing,
else?
okay, the next thing, I
Second
don't know if it's the second or third. You have to have obviously people
Authentic
viewing.
followers.
Yeah, authentic.
Yeah, but then you
followers.
can't have
Yeah, mara
authentic
urikila
followers
ya
if you don't
follow,
have
then.
content. Again.
Yeah.
Oh, mara
How do you build? How do
Oh,
you
you
build?
promote your page.
What do you
You
mean?
promote your page. You pay to promote your page.
Oh.
Google.
You pay Instagram to promote your page. So
And
you
how much
see-
does it
Have
charge?
you
How
guys
much does
seen
it
the
cost?
page?
So it's like
Have you
numbers
guys
like
seen?
Instagram.
Have you guys seen where it says
no, it's
No, it's
there.
on the
Have
app.
you seen where it says sponsored post and then you just see
Yeah,
things
no.
that you don't want to see?
Yeah,
Like-
which are they promoting those people?
It means those people have paid Instagram to show you because you are their market.
No, but I'm talking about how do you actually pay Instagram?
When you're on a business page,
Yeah.
under every post it says promote now.
Promote now.
And how much do you pay?
And then
Depends how
Like
many,
it's-
whatever
it's
your
like
budget is.
you need
If you
to
want
be
to pay
connected to
100
your
rand,
bank
it's
account.
fine.
Oh, so it's but then and how many people will 100 rand reach?
Okay, let me make an example.
One more thing. Sorry, one more thing.
Yeah, we're
One
running
last
out of
thing.
time.
We're running
but
out of
we're
time.
loving
Running out
this-
of time.
They blinking.
We're
us
loving
and
this
stuff.
convo.
And the last thing, as she looks for
we
the
said
thing.
we said
Com-
quality,
competence in
yeah.
pictures, and then you said
authentic
Yeah.
followers, right? And we told you can promote your page.
I'm gonna say with
Yeah,
a page that I've promoted.
and you gotta be pretty. If you guys weren't
And
pretty,
good
this
ass
wasn't
No,
gonna
it's
work.
not.
about that.
It's really
For real.
It
Yeah,
trust
some
me.
people just have content.
Yeah,
they don't post their
it's-
faces.
Yeah,
So
or some even post their faces. It just looks good. You
Yeah.
don't have to be
Pretty.
Yeah, I don't know what your description
pretty.
of pretty is, but like you don't have to be Kim Kardashian. But like some people just take good pictures and they look good and stuff like that. You don't have to be pretty.
So for example,
maybe dress nicely and stuff.
with this one, we spent 300 rand.
Yeah. How many
we got
posts?
13,682 people viewing it. 96% when following you.
96 weren't following you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That's a wrap. We'll continue this offline.
Oh, damn.
The producers telling us that we gotta
Yeah,
get
like
off air.
that's
Because of their licenses, and
True.
we've been
Big,
telling
yeah.
people that they don't have money. We've been telling people from other countries.
others. Those
So,
ones, man.
Thank you so much,
Lena,
guys.
the
for
business
coming.
of
Thank you for
influencing. I
having
know a
us.
whole lot of people are out there trying to figure out how to be an influencer, how they can be relevant, how
Yeah.
they can get those gifts. Because not everybody wants to work a 9 to 5, and it looks like getting onto the digital platform is an easier way for you to get and secure the bag, right? Well, we are out here chilling with Phuti and Lihle. We're gonna carry on this conversation off. But for everybody that was listening in, thank you so much. You are listening to CARVE Radio on @CARVE_radio on Instagram and on Twitter. We'll be posting up a whole lot of stuff. All the pointers that they gave us, I think we need to put them down. Let everybody know how to do this, because definitely after we do this, we're definitely getting a business page.
Hey, bro, I'm getting Heineken.
I'm getting
Hennessy.
me for him. Okay, that's
all right.
We're not
even
gonna call Luna Florentina, but we'll talk to him
next time. Same time, same place.
You know what it is. We're out.
Bye.
Harnessing the power of talk radio. Brandlive.co.za